Hey everybody, I am Zach Curran, Director of Digital Media here at the Hoop Group, and I am with Austin Kelly, who's the Director of our Hoop Group Elite Camps. This is the first edition of Hoop Group Drafts, and what that's going to be is every week me and Austin are going to get together, and we are going to draft a team from a different pool of players. So what that can be is a camp we've had, a tournament we host, an era in Hoop Group, anything like that. We're going to choose it each week and draft a team. So for this week, we chose our future All-American camp from the past year. And if you don't know anything about our future All-American camp, Austin, explain a little bit more about it.
Yeah, future All-American camp is an individual camp for rising freshmen, rising sophomores. We get the best talent from all over the country to come in. We spend 4 days. We go through a ton of drill work, competitive games, top it off with an all-star game. It's a camp that really does get the best players in the country together at one spot and see who matches up against who.
All right, so me and Austin already kind of flipped a coin, decided who got the first pick. Austin got the first pick. After that, I'll get two, and then we'll go 1-1-1 after that. So go ahead, Austin, lead us off.
First pick of the draft that I took a wing, Scotty Lewis from the Randy School, 6'5", super athletic wing.
Yeah, I love Scotty Lewis. I'm going to actually go with his teammate, Brian Antoine from Team Rio. He's a 6'4" point guard. He really shoots it. Again, excellent athlete, so got to go with Brian Antoine there.
All right, you're up again for your second one here?
Second pick, Bryce Wills. Bryce is a 6'5" combo guard, plays with PSA Cardinals. He does it all. He can score it from all three levels. Got to take Bryce.
All right, so that leaves me up. For my next pick, I'm going to take point guard, could play two guard if we need him to, Cole Anthony, one of the best athletic guards we've seen come through probably camp in the past 5-6 years. So Cole Anthony's going to be my second pick.
Awesome. So I'm going to take Precious Andrew next from New Heights, 6'7" wing, gets out in transition, finishes everything, dunked on a million people at Future All-American Camp. I loved watching him play.
All right, I'm going to take Qadis Wahab for my third pick.
Yeah.
Qadis is a 6'11", he's a true 5. Think Thomas Bryant, a kid that's throwing every shot at the rim, giving you maximum effort on every single play. Qadis Wahab.
After hearing that pick, I know I got to go a little bit more size, so I'm going with Max Lorca. Max Lorca, again from PSA, blocks shots, plays above the rim, finishes everything. Still getting there offensively, but love him protecting the cup for me.
All right, so let's see. I'm going to shore up my backcourt. I'm going to go with Ant Harris. Ant Harris is a 6'4" point guard from Paula Six High School, plays with Team Takeover. He's got a chance to be a top 50 kid when it's all said and done. Ant Harris.
All right, I'm staying on my athletic kick here and going with Michael Jones. He's a 6'7" forward. Again, he's strong. He can defend three positions. He finishes at the cup, so I'm going with Michael Jones.
All right. I can go athletic with you. I'm going to go 6'5", 6'6", wing, Khalil Whitney. Khalil Whitney's a kid. He came in from Chicago for the camp, had an unbelievable camp, was off our radar when he got there, and he's going to be on everyone's radar nationally moving forward here. He goes to Roselle Catholic now, Khalil Whitney.
I'm a little bit of a sucker for stretch fours. That's why I got to go with a pick that maybe not a lot of people would expect, and that is Zach Chrysler from LaSalle in Pennsylvania. He's 6'8", he can shoot the three, he's pretty mobile, he's got a good body. I think not a ton of people know about him yet, but he's going to be a high major kid. He's really impressive.
All right. That leaves me, my sixth pick. I'm going to go Isaiah Wong. Isaiah Wong's a kid. He came in. He missed our top 20 All-Star game. Proved us wrong all fall. He's gotten a lot better. Big physical guard. Can play on both sides of the ball. Isaiah Wong.
This pick might honestly be the steal of the draft. I'm getting Edon Triout, 6'4" scoring guard. Shoots the three. He's really physical, and he's a great guard. So.
All right. So that leaves my seventh and final pick. I'm going to go with a physical, Eric Dixon. Eric Dixon's 6'8", lefty, banger. He's a 4, he can shoot 15 feet and in. So he's my final pick, our final pick of our draft.
So here's what we're going to do now. We have our 7 picks. We're going to bring in some of our Hoop Group experts, or who think they're experts, and we're going to let them decide which team they think is a little bit better. All right, I got the director of the National Recruiting Report, Steve Keller, here with me. We brought Steve in here as one of our experts to decide which one of these teams is better. We're going to ask Steve 3 questions. All right, Steve, you ready? Steve, first thing, who do you think is your favorite player on the board, or the best player to you?
Well, my favorite player on the board is Cole Anthony. I just love his game. He's a big point guard. He's competitive. He plays hard. And I just think he's one tough son of a bitch, so I love him.
Awesome. So now, this is a question I don't like asking, but I'm going to ask you. Who do you think we missed from Future All-American Camp? I know you're going to have somebody, so who you got?
Well, the one guy that I think at Future All-American really impressed us was this kid Kofi Cockburn from Christ the King. I mean, he's every bit of 6'10", and he's huge. And he came in and everybody said now he needs a lot of work and don't get all excited about him.
Yeah.
But then he played like Shaquille O'Neal all week and he just dunked on everybody's head, and he did what I like big guys to do. He stayed under the basket and dunked on everybody.
All right, we might have missed that one. All right, now give me the big answer here. Which team is better, mine or Austin's team?
That's a tough call, but if I look at the balance and what I think the positions would be, again, with Cole Anthony at the point, Scotty Lewis on the wing, Whitney on the wing, Wong, Dixon is another guy that just does nothing but rebound the basketball. I'm going to put my money on Austin's team.
All right, I don't necessarily agree, but we appreciate you coming here, Steve. All right,
It was
man.
my pleasure.
All right. All right, now we got our second expert on our panel here, Vice President of the Hoop Group, Matt Pooley. Matt, you're going to help us decide which team is better. The first question we got to ask you is, who's your favorite player on the board right now?
Right now, not necessarily the best player, but probably my favorite player on the board is Eric Dixon. Eric's just, I think Steve said it before I overheard him, just really tough, rebounds the ball, been working on his range, can shoot out to probably 15, 16 feet now, and one of the guys that maybe didn't have the best future All-American camp, but really showed out in one of those All-Star games, and I'm a big fan of Eric Dixon's.
Okay. And now tell us the guy or guys you think we might have missed off this list. Guys you think that definitely should have been drafted.
So you know this is my favorite part.
I know.
I'm big on the criticisms of these drafts, and these guys have been doing it for a while. It's actually a pretty good list, and I know a couple of the guys you probably drafted to fit in better with a team concept, but I think leaving Josh Pierre-Louis off the list is interesting. He's a pretty good point guard, going to have really good size, getting better every single day. The kid from Church Farms in Pennsylvania, John Bolajak, really good big man who played up a division in AAU, blocks a lot of shots, real active. Jalen Gaffney was a good player at Future All-American camp. A couple other younger kids possibly, but those are a couple of the guys that I think that, you know, maybe should have been on the list but aren't. Obviously the guys on the list are real good though, so it's not easy to make this list.
Yeah, this future is one of the toughest drafts to do with all this talent. So finally, big question, which team do you think would win if they played in the game today?
It's close, and obviously it's dependent on what guys are going to do in a game like this. You see Austin's team, you got a little bit more of the southern flavor, guys from South Jersey and Delaware and down in that DC, Maryland, Virginia area, which Austin knows better. Zach's guys primarily New York City guys, a couple Jersey guys, a couple Pennsylvania guys. I would say on this list that Zach probably has the slight edge here. I like Cole Anthony in the second round. That's probably the best second round pick he can possibly have. But I think Zach's team overall, kind of in a little bit of a team concept, guys fitting in certain roles, would probably get the slight edge for me.
Awesome. So now we got a 1-1 tie. We're going to have to bring in our third expert. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks for having me here.
All right, to settle this 1-1 tie, we brought in the owner of NJHoops.com, Jay Gomes. Jay, you're going to help us settle this once and for all here. First question, who is your favorite player on the board right now?
Oh, I gotta go Scotty Lewis. Only a sophomore at the Ranney School. Could be one of the best players ever come out of the state of New Jersey. Superb skill set, unbelievable upside. He's my guy.
All right, Jay's our expert in New Jersey. So Jay, you're going to have some good players here that we left off the board. Who do you think we should have had in this draft?
Well, one guy right off the bat that hits me, Jake Betlow. You need a shooter. There's no shooters out there. There's great athletes, great players, but you need a shooter. I'll take Jake Betlow and put him on one of those teams.
All right, here's our big moment now, Jay. Who would win in the game if they played today? Austin's team or my team?
Well, I gotta go with Austin's team. Your team I like too, but I gotta go with Austin's team. Scotty Lewis and Cole Anthony in the backcourt. I love them. Plus, they got 3 New Jersey Hoopers on this team, so I gotta go with this team right there.
All right, I'm a little disappointed, but I appreciate you coming, Jay. Thanks a bunch.
Big shocker there, Zach. Yours truly took it down. First of many in this installment.
All right, guys. We appreciate you guys watching. Every week we're going to be doing a Hoop Group draft. Make sure to reach out to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever we have this. Tell us who you think's the best player on this board, who you think we missed, and again, most importantly, which team you think is the best.